Okay, ready? I'm gonna look at the lake.
Yeah. Good morning. It is day 2, and we are getting ready to go up to Delta Lake.
With this trail, you start at the Lupine Meadows Trailhead and head up towards Amphitheater Lake, and then there's a little like turn off where you'll head up to Delta Lake. It's an unmarked or unmanaged trail, so it's unmarked as well, but it's pretty popular, so we're not really concerned about it. It should take us about 4 or 5 hours, and so we're gonna get on the trail. We had to park kind of far away. We're on the frontage road, and it's only like 9:15, so definitely try and get here a little bit earlier if you want a parking spot up at the parking lot.
For sure. And as usual, I like to tell the weather. Weather's pretty nice today. It's a little chilly.
We're standing in the shade though,
But
Mike's
I'm wearing
showering.
shorts and, you know, a long sleeve, and it's bearable. So we're going to get started on the hike.
And I'm starting in my chacos, but once we hit the rock pile, I'll switch over to my hiking boots. Air spray.
Yeah.
So we're about a mile into the trail, and it's been pretty easy so far. It's been, let me see if I have how much elevation gain we have. About 200 feet so far. And then down here, you can see, okay, so we started here, this is where we parked, and I just started it there because I wanted to know. And then, cover my feet. We've made it this far, I have that far to go.
Did our first couple switchbacks. Not too bad. Bearable.
Yeah, there's, I think, 5 different little switchbacks, and you gain a lot of elevation in this area. And then after the switchbacks is when we kind of veer off and go towards Delta Lake instead of Amphitheater Lake, because we're still on the Amphitheater Lake trail.
Yeah.
So the views are getting really good. You have a lot of like clearance. The trees clear off a bit, and you're able to see down into the valley. We can see Taggart Lake and Bradley Lake. Like I said, it's been a lot of elevation gain, but nothing intolerable,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Well, you're going 7,000 to 9,000, so it's quite a bit. The last 0.6 miles is going to be our big gain, so we're gonna stick through this easy stuff, and then hopefully we can get through the hard stuff.
Easy stuff. And we've made it to where you veer off towards Delta Lake. So you go down here and then up that, and we have about 500 more feet of elevation gain or so, and we should be there.
Currently going down some very steep terrain. Extremely steep. Probably so steep I shouldn't be GoProing right now. But I'm gonna do it. Ashley's down there. She's made it safely. I have also now. Whoa! Whoa! All right. This is a very steep hike up to Delta Lake. You guys should really know that before you go.
It's still pretty slippery. There was a huge snowfall about 3 or 4 days ago. It's a freak snowstorm. So if it has snowed recently, just check the weather, because you can expect this to probably be pretty dang slippery. Did a pretty big rock scramble. I know I read that there was a way to go around it, but we didn't notice the dirt path, and it really wasn't too bad. There was enough solid rock that you didn't feel unsafe or anything. We're not like pro rock climbers or anything like that, so I'd say we have like a moderate amount of rock scrambling experience. It was definitely really doable, nothing too bad. We should be about 0.2 or 3 miles away from the lake, so we're so close.
Get on that rock to your right. There's a little step up right there.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna look at the lake.
Yeah.
So much fun.
We just made it to the top. A long hike for a big reveal, and I can definitely say it was worth it. So
I'm gonna say it was definitely a hard hike, but it was doable.
It's a little, it's on the hard side, but you can do it. It'll be all right. But man, this view is totally worth it.
This is so beautiful.
It reminds me of a lake we did in Canada.
Like we said, this is a non-maintained trail, so you get a lot of non-maintainedness. But we're gonna eat lunch now because we are starving. So I think this is the closest that you can get to Grand Teton, because that's Grand Teton right there. And I don't really know if you could find a better view, honestly, because like I said, we're right up on the base of it. And you can see the Teton Glacier up there as well. And this is just like the perfect spot to stop and have lunch before we head back down. But the water looks like the color of the glacier water, and this is just so beautiful here. And I would say this hike is absolutely worth it. Oh, that's so funny.
I already took a bite out of it too.
I can't go laughing. Oh my god, that was so funny. Christian. So we're coming down the trail and we've made it to the switchbacks. So we just kind of hurried down the really steep part. It takes a lot of concentration, don't you?
Yeah, you kind of gotta be careful. Your knees can kind of buckle and your shoes can kind of slide. Just gotta make sure you're careful and you have your footing. The never-ending trail, as I've called it for the past 10 miles. And the trail has ended.
Woohoo! We're back down. So we are all the way up there, right at the base of Grand Teton. And now we're back down here. And I'm like, how the heck did we do that? Definitely would recommend this hike though. Like I've said, absolutely worth it. So beautiful.
If anything, it is a very big accomplishment. You feel really awesome.
Luckily, tomorrow we'll be going to Yellowstone. So we're gonna do most of the driving routes tomorrow for that. Give ourselves a little bit of a break.